Alyssa, what was your acting experience prior to Total Theater Lab?
My entire life has been Total Theater Lab. I don't really, I mean, my mom founded Total Theater Lab, so my entire life has just been in Total Theater Lab.
I was first a dancer and musical theater performer.
Barely any experience prior to Total Theater Lab.
I really didn't have any, and I was a musician beforehand.
Oh my God. I've been working at this and studying for a long time.
And then I went to college for musical theater and then moved to New York City.
I did a search for acting teachers in New York, and I thought maybe I will give this a go again. And luckily I found Caroline.
So it was actually 27 years ago. It seems impossible that it could have been that long ago, but it was. And that's when we officially started it.
I love the work that she teaches and what it's taught about myself even.
I don't know, I feel like I've developed a personal relationship with her, and like she's my therapist and acting teacher and baker and coffee, you know, like gives me goods and
Yeah,
all
for the
that.
record, the cupcakes are right there.
Oh yes, the cupcakes.
I love what Caroline's doing in terms of weaving the three main techniques that were developed, you know, by the people from the group theater, you know, Lee Strasberg and his method, Stella Adler and her character work, and then of course Meisner, where we work off of who we're with, so we feel the energy from that person.
Now, this is very important. They are all incredibly important. But Grotowski found something that grounded it. He kind of went all the way back to the start of all of it and put it in motion through physical action. And I had a chance to work with him in Poland. I actually went there. It just had such a profound effect on me.
Great dead.
You have issues with premature ejaculation.
Oh, there's nothing premature about it.
Well, for me, with this scene, I mean, if I was going to use one of the 3 or 4 techniques that Caroline's kind of weaving together, it would probably be Meisner, because I worked so closely off of Alyssa, and everything she gave me, I responded to.
I think the ability to work on it for so long, first of all, and then also to just keep working together. I think that we created like a really great relationship that these two had, and I think that came from just all of the repetition, all of the work.
You need my help. Don't get hung up on who should have the license.
Very Meisner. It was super Meisner.
They have a wonderful chef here. Stole him from the emperor's nephew.
The Emperor?
Of Japan.
Oh, sure. Right. The Emperor of Japan. I didn't know he had a nephew.
I think what helped the most was the Meisner and really playing off of each other, and then also layering in the sense memory and finding what each moment meant and where that was coming from my past.
Even in the last few takes when we were actually filming it, I think it was difficult for me because I felt pressure to get to that emotional point, and then finally, like on the last few takes, I just let it go and really focused on you and trusted that the sensory work I had done was there, and that's what ended up happening for me.
You guys are the ones who do all the choosing. Well, sometimes we forget that! All right?
You don't know how to start a battle. You don't know how to use your cannons, and I do.
I know what you think of us, General Joan.
Never mind that, Jack. Tell them what you think of me. Joan, for me, was also just sort of like an interesting sort of I mean, I think it was definitely a blend, and I think what was nice about it is that we worked with each other, and we got this like underlying like friendship that's supposed to be there.
And underneath it all, like, my character really does care about you. I mean, you know, finding those moments too where you had to bring in your emotional recall, which I struggled with a little bit, which is my thing, but I think we got there at the end.
Day when the English find out that she is as vulnerable as I am and not a bit more invincible, she won't be worth the life of a single soldier to us. And I will not risk that life.
This is an amazing class. I mean, I've had good classes before and I've had wonderful students, but this group, it just makes things happen. And everybody talking about it. To me, that's the spirit.
You create something that's bigger than yourself because you're working on to create something. Even though you use yourself, you're actually trying to get at something bigger so you can create.
And the group, if you have a good feeling in the group and people trust each other, then it's amazing because you've also got that person over there or that person over there. It's not just the person you're working with or is across from you. It's also through the students. It's not just my own mind or anything like that. You know, it couldn't be. It could not work without this.